This is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-rated champion. If he's gonna get this done, it's gonna take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Cardio Cain Velasquez, the man many of these fight fans have come out to see here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Johnson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting a reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Cain Velasquez!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready? Good.
As dominant a heavyweight champion as the UFC has ever seen, here is Cain Velasquez. Jiu-jitsu black belt, so submission skills are there. You know about the wrestling, and the power at times has been more attritive than it has been one-punch knockouts, but Cain Velasquez still one of the best heavyweights on the planet. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Johnson's in half guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Velasquez.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Great ground and pound by this man.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Velasquez is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by Velasquez.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for it.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Velasquez going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Massive shot from the top. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Watch armbar here.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ. That was a slick transition.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Johnson's in half guard now. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
30 seconds to go. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Johnson.
Got to be careful here.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up. Oh, nice overhand right.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Cain Velasquez.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Velasquez. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Big double leg, double change.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game time.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. He's got to start throwing now.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Johnson. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Velasquez.
Oh, big elbow.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Nice transition.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Velasquez is back in full mount. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Hand right, get that wrist control.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Velasquez.
Move those hips, get back to guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Scramble and go, scramble and go.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Keep working.
1.5 minutes now to go in round two.
Scramble and go.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Push him off, push him off.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position.
All right, you got 1 minute left.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Johnson. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Kick him off.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Johnson's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Final seconds here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Velasquez. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight?
Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. That uppercut appeared to find its home. Oh, and that kick was blocked.
He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his 3-hand.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Johnson's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Johnson's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Relentless pressure from the top by Johnson. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Velasquez is now dealing with a cheek cut.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Johnson's able to transition back to side control now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! Wow, that is great submission defense.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. The swelling just keeps getting worse, and his opponent just keeps attacking it. That is the right way to approach a fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Good movement.
Takes his back now.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Johnson. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Nice positional control here. Johnson's got his back again. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Johnson's back in full mount.
Oh.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Cain Velasquez. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Johnson's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Oh, he's out.
Good work. You stop it. Good work.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Velasquez is in half guard. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and this fighter's eye is swollen shut. Well, not quite, but it's getting worse at this point in time, and it's certainly something that bears watching. The cut man in there quickly. He has applied the end swell, but I'm not sure this fighter's going to be able to answer the bell here for this next round. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and we'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. He passed the half guard.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Velasquez's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Johnson. Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, right into mount.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now. He needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line. In the half guard. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Velasquez.
Oh, big elbow. Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Velasquez.
Oh, he got through spot.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, It is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Johnson's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably going to win.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's going to get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
Constantly a moving target.
All right, take a seat, bro. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate down for me. You're good. You're fine here. We knew this was going to be like this. We knew you were going to have a war. You got a cut.
Ready. Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Johnson's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnson. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, the cut men have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man. Both of them.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Johnson's right back to the full mount here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Johnson's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Stay on the ground for me. Stay busy.
Another blow to that swollen area. He's in a lot of trouble now.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Velasquez gets the single leg takedown. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Cain Velasquez.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Good work from the top here by Velasquez. What a strike from off of his back. Velasquez is in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work. All right, so it has been punches and strikes in bunches tonight. His opponent is wearing it, and when you see swelling like that, maybe a facial fracture at some point.
Well, it seems as though...
But can it hurt? He can stop it if he will.
Oh, my God!
Unbelievable. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez.
All right, so a big win for cardio Cain Velasquez here tonight, and I know a big part of the narrative here during Fight Week was the back injury that has taken up a good chunk of Cain's prime. Certainly didn't seem to be injured here tonight as he turns back the clock and shows you that vintage Velasquez form that for a while resulted in him being the best heavyweight in the world.